welcome back. It's Zion from Uke on Demand, where we bring you fingerstyle song lessons and tabs. So in this video, we're going to go over how to play O Holy Night on the ukulele. And this song was actually requested by one of our full members over at ukeondemand.com. And we're going to go over the first third of the song in this video, but you can get the rest of the song lesson and all the tabs over at ukeondemand.com. So let's get started. So the first little section of the song that we'll go over is going to look like this. Alright, just that little group of notes. You're going to start off just picking open C string and open E string together. And then pick open E string twice. And then we're going to go into a C5. And a C5 looks like this. You're going to have open G string, open C string, ring finger on the 3rd fret of the E, and we're just going to ignore the A string completely. You're just going to pick those top 3 strings. Now, if you've watched some of my other videos, you've probably heard me say this before, but there's a couple ways you can approach the fingerstyle to this song. So you can go, if you're a beginner, you should probably go with an all thumb approach because it's a little simpler to keep track of. So that would look like this. Alright, but if you have some experience with fingerstyle, I would definitely recommend going with the 3 or 4 finger approach. Alright, so that first group of notes, whichever way you're playing it, open C and open E, then open E twice, and then C5. Alright, then the next little cluster of notes would go like this. Alright, just play that section. You're going to pick since you're still in your C5 position, just going to go ahead, pick the 3rd fret of the E by itself. Straight into an F chord. And F chord, in case you don't know, looks like this. You're going to have middle finger on the 2nd fret of the G, open C, index finger on the 1st fret of the E, and open A. Strum that once. Come back up, pick open A. And leaving the chord there, you're just going to pick the 2 strings in the middle, C and E. Open A again. And then a regular C chord, open G, open C, open E, and ring finger on the 3rd fret of the A. So a little faster, we go like this. Moving into the next group, we're going to begin again with the C5, and it'll sound like this. Kind of finish out the bar there. So we're going to start with C5, pick those top 3 strings, pick the 3rd fret of the E, lift off, pick open C and open E together, index finger to the 1st fret of the E string, leaving the index finger there, middle finger and ring finger come down to, middle finger goes to the 2nd fret of C, ring finger to the 3rd fret of the E. Now we're going to leave the index and middle finger there, but lift off with the ring finger, pick the 1st fret of the E string, and then 2nd fret C, your finger's already there. Then lift off, pick open C. So that's how to play bar 1. Put together slowly would sound like this. Moving into bar 2, again, it starts out exactly the same. In fact, roughly the first 3 measures are exactly the same as above. So we just learned them, so just play through them slowly. So again, that's open C and open E. Alright, those first 3 measures are exactly the same. However, the next 3, they get changed up a little bit. So we're going to begin starting at measure 10. We're going to again go into a C5 position, pick that once. 3rd fret of E. Middle finger to the 2nd fret of E. Lift off, pick E again. And now we're going to go into an E minor. An E minor looks like this. It's going to be open G, ring finger on the 4th fret of the C, middle finger on the 3rd fret of the E, and index finger on the 2nd fret of the A. I'm going to strum that once. Leaving the chord there. You're just going to pick the top 3 strings, so G, C, and E. Lift index finger off, pick open A. And now we're going to go into a B7. It's a bar chord, so you're going to need a little bit more pressure. If you do 2 double finger bar chords to kind of help with the pressure, then you'll want to use your ring finger, but this is how it's going to look. You're going to have your index finger barring the 2nd fret, and middle finger on the 3rd fret of the C. Now if you're using a double bar, you would use your ring finger instead. But see if you can get it with just the 1 finger, because it'll help definitely with future songs down the road. I'm going to strum that once. Middle finger drops back to the 3rd fret of the A string, pick that once. Lift off, still leaving the bar there. You're going to pick the 2nd fret of A. And then ring finger comes to the 4th fret of the C. So that little half of the section will sound like this. So putting that entire bar together, go like this. And that's how to play the first part of O Holy Night on the ukulele. I hope you've had fun learning it so far. To get the rest of the song lesson and all the tabs, head over to ukondemand.com and make sure to subscribe below so you don't miss out on any of our upcoming fingerstyle tutorials. We'll see you next time.